In January, I underwent major abdominal surgery in London, and at the time, it was thought that my condition was non-cancerous. The surgery was successful. However, tests after the operation found cancer had been present.
On Friday, the world learned the sad news of Princess Kate Middleton's cancer diagnosis when Kensington Palace released that video. Now, you would think that that would put to rest all of the conspiracy theories surrounding the Princess of Wales, right? You would be wrong. No. Unfortunately for many, it just added more fuel to the fire. This is a terrible situation for Kate Middleton and her family, and while those who perpetrate those theories are abhorrent, let's be honest for a second. Kensington Palace, they need to share most of the blame for all of this. Now, why do I say that? Well, it has been more than over 2 months since Kate's surgery, and Kensington Palace, which cares a lot about public perception, has done nothing but shroud the princess in secrecy. The kind of secrecy that has undoubtedly contributed to this worldwide conjecture that likely forced her to have to respond. Now, let me be clear. This is not a criticism of Kate Middleton in any way. She is a 42-year-old mother of 3 young children who is battling cancer. But how on earth can a PR machine so big as Kensington Palace and the royal family, nicknamed the firm for this very reason, that it's less a family, more a corporation, how can they fumble the public relations ball so clumsily since January? What they did was only entice the media and the public into demanding the types of answers that Princess Kate was finally forced to provide on Friday. That's not right. That's not fair to her. I mean, let's look at this timeline, okay? From the last 3 months, where the palace should have been doing everything to create the kind of distance and respect for Kate that was needed from the start, not what she's just receiving only now. It was Christmas Day 2023 that Kate had last been seen in public. On January 16th, according to the palace, Kate undergoes, quote, successful abdominal surgery, but they don't say what type of surgery. They don't divulge why it was required, and this only leads to scrutiny and rumors about Kate's absence from the public eye. The next day, the palace says the princess will not be participating in public duties until after Easter, and that she will remain in the hospital for 10 to 14 days recovering. But again, they provide no specifics as to exactly what Kate will be recovering from other than surgery. Now, at this point, what did the palace expect from the public and the media by announcing that the 42-year-old princess would not be seen for 3 months? On January 29th, it's announced that Kate has returned home 13 days after her mystery surgery. On March 10th, the palace released this now infamous Mother's Day photo. It is the first glimpse that the public gets of post-surgery Kate, and it quickly becomes evident that the photo has been manipulated, leading to even more speculation regarding Kate's health and what the palace might be hiding, as well as an apology from the princess herself, who took the blame for the Photoshop fail. And then on March 18th, TMZ releases video of William and Kate shopping at Kensington Farms. However, the scrutiny surrounding Kate's health is at such a fever pitch at this point that the video is immediately greeted with conspiracy theories, including many who believe that it is not Kate in the video. And then this all brings us to Friday, March 22nd, when the Princess of Wales announces her cancer diagnosis to the world. But did it have to come to this? Was Kate's hand forced by the very palace meant to protect her? Joining us now is royal commentator Hillary Fordwich. Hillary, thanks so much for coming on. I have to imagine that the palace's handling of Princess Kate's health situation is going to be studied in college communication classes as an example of what not to do. You think I'm right about that?
Yes, Jesse, unfortunately, I think that you're correct about that. And a few things also that actually compounded the timeline that you mentioned was when they announced the abdominal surgery, they said it was planned. Well, that was in contrast to a trip that was announced for she and Prince William to go to Italy. Well, the royal family plans things long in advance, and it was said that that was rescheduled. So how could the surgery have been planned and then that trip being planned? That doesn't happen with the royals. Yeah. So that actually added fuel to the fire. And I think one of the things we can look to is that Prince Charles has long said, now King Charles, when he was Prince Charles, he long ago said that when he came to the throne, he wanted to have a slimmed down monarchy. This was greeted well because it would be him being fiscally conservative, and he didn't want that vast extended family on the Buckingham Palace balcony. The problem, Jesse, with a slimmed down staff is that you don't have as many experts around. And you mentioned this huge firm, and you showed the photograph there of the huge Kensington Palace. They don't have a vast staff.
But they have precedent, right? They have precedent. They have precedent. Can we compare Kate's cancer diagnosis with King Charles? We're going to put it up right now. This is number one. So January 17th, Buckingham Palace announces Charles' hospitalization. January 29th, he's photographed leaving the London clinic after 3 days. And then February 5th, Buckingham Palace announces King Charles III's cancer diagnosis. I mean, there's no drama, there's no speculation, there's no secrets. I don't get the difference.
Well, I think there are quite a few differences, actually, though, Jesse. One of them is, of course, they have different press offices. There's Buckingham Palace for King Charles and Kensington Palace for Princess Catherine, as you've mentioned. Sure. But she is obviously a young mother with young children. And as she said in the video, she wanted to not only share this with them appropriately, but she didn't say exactly in the video, but the backstory is she wanted them out of school because obviously we all know, no matter where you are in the world and what kind of people, children can be, let's just say, less than tactful. And so she wanted them out of school, and the UK spring break, or Easter break as it's referred to, has just started. And that was what the timing was about.
I just feel bad for her. I really feel bad for her because to me, it seems like she was put in this impossible situation that she shouldn't have had to be in, considering what she and her family are going through. And I just say, you know, shame on them for not handling this better. Hillary Ford-Witch, thanks so much for coming on and breaking it down for us. Really appreciate it.
Jesse.